Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, the beautiful white gold is here with us today. And of course, it is something special because we're gonna go see Final Destination Bloodlines, all right? So, White Gold did bring the Final Destination franchise to the channel, so shout out to White Gold. And for me, this is big for me because this is my first time going to see a Final Destination movie in theaters. I've never experienced it or anything like that, so this will be my first go at it in theater. So I'm really excited. I did watch the rest of them, or the ones that we have so far with you all, thanks to White Gold. So this will be something, pretty dope. But White Gold, how are you feeling about going to see Bloodlines in theaters?
Oh, y'all already know I'm super excited. Like he said, I brought the franchise to the channel because it's just one of my favorites. I've seen 3, 4, and 5 in theater, so this isn't new to me, but I'm excited to see how they do it more modern, because the last movie we got was like 10, 15 years ago. I'm not sure exactly, but we're definitely looking at a leap here. Not a lot more technology within cinema, so I'm excited to see. And I've heard such great reviews so far, like under my comments and stuff on my channel. But I'm excited to see it. Like, some people have said it's funny too, and I love the comedy sprinkled in with horror. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm looking for some great kills. I'm looking for some jump scares. I'm hoping that it does somehow attach to the other movies. I want that to connect in a way, because there was a point in time where I didn't know that really all of them were connected, and it was like an entire timeline or something like that. And I think the last movie kind of did all that, where it like kind of pieced where people was from the first movie and it tied back in. So and I think the second movie and the fifth one, I think, are my favorites of the franchise so far, that I really like. I love the first one, that it's iconic, but the log truck in that second movie, y'all, is just so iconic, and it always, every time I see it, I just think about that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go and see Bloodlines at the theater. Dizzy's not gonna be with us tonight, so that's all right. Shout out to my mans. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna catch up on the next movie that we go to. But
And this is a spoiler review.
Yes, this is a spoiler review. So once we get to the end of the video, if you haven't seen the movie, make sure you click off so you don't get spoiled. We don't want to spoil you, okay? So it's just going to be us. As soon as we get out of the theater, we're going to come back here and we're going to give you this spoiler review, okay? So make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up, leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. And also, don't forget to subscribe to White Gold on YouTube. Her link is in the description as well, okay? So we'll see you all on the other side of Final Destination Bloodlines. I'm Fireworks, the beautiful White Gold. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. Be back. Yo, 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 welcome back, Snoopers. We just got back in from seeing Final Destination Bloodlines, all right? So, again, before we get into this is spoilers, okay? Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, jump out now, because we don't want to spoil you. And then you can come back after you've checked out the film and check out a review and see, how you felt, see what it compares and stuff like that. But White Gold, the person who has brought Final Destination to us, how do you feel about the new one?
This one is definitely different than the rest of them, but I like the way they continued it. Like, the storyline wasn't dumb. It was actually really cool. And especially Tony Todd with his cameo and how he fits into this from one. You know what I mean? Because he talked about how over the years, a lot of people have come to him for advice, like Clearwater's being one of them. She was from the first and second one. And she, it is really cool. Like, we were like, oh my God, Tony Todd. Even like 3 that came from him, and after the racetrack that came to him. So that was really cool. And RIP Tony Todd. He does look mighty sick. Like, he looks like he's, but I'm glad he got his cameo before he passed away. Because that really just put the touch on it. You know what I mean? I like the premonition thing of it, like connected with her grandma, and which is crazy. Which I like in the Tony Todd connection. This was told more like in real life, kind of like how people would think and react. So there are like funny moments in there. Like, how do you turn a peanut allergy into such a horror? I love it though. Like, I absolutely like it. It's so small, and you don't think to do the small things like that, but that's very real. Like, if you come close, like my daddy, if he eats a shellfish, he's gonna look just like he did.
Blow up.
But the kills were very gory, and like what's crazy is we just watched a movie today for Patreon called Brightburn, and they have like a jaw kill, and on this movie we got a jaw kill, and I'm like, what is going, like, what, why? We allowed to see this twice in one day. But the killer was, they brought back like the logs to tie it up. Like, I'm like, yes, because when you think Final Destination, that log truck is the first thing that you think about.
That's what I always think about.
We don't drive behind log trucks. Like, there's a like, we have our own Nana's book, okay, for this entire generation of people. And now I'm excited because a whole new generation of people get to enjoy this and hopefully go back and see like from the beginning. But I am curious because we got like, what was it? Man, I can't remember. There was like a part in there that made me feel like they were like happening at the same time. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. Like when they were kind of explaining it or going through a montage.
Yeah. But obviously not, because it's Tony Todd's age and stuff. Like, sure. This was way after. But the final girl, which she's not really, but the main girl, did a really good job of bringing it to life and like embodying the death. And like, you know, like she embraced it, and she was trying to learn and see the signs and see the clues and help her family, even though they didn't survive. But it was worth, you know, she was the smartest one and was trying to help figure it out, because at first she thought Granny was loony too. Like, she was like, yeah, let me go back to school. But nah, she saw it with her, like, as soon as she stepped outside and was like, all right, she know it's real, and then everybody else followed suit. But I think this one was still really good, even though it was different. I like the modernizations of it. Like, it was different though. Like, don't go in there thinking that it's gonna be like Final Destination 1 through 5, because it's really not. It is, but it's not. It's different.
Okay, what do you give it at the end?
Like an 8.5.
Okay. Well, for me, I feel like it fits right with the others. I feel like they have the same recipe, but I feel like that this is a Final Destination. It's hard to call it a legacy movie because a legacy movie involves legacy characters, but I call this a legacy movie because they used a lot of Easter eggs to build a foundation for this film, meshed with a plot that's actually good enough to continue the story. It doesn't necessarily continue the story, but it tells the story, right? And within telling this story, you now can continue stories. Kind of like what Smile did. Smile came out, you had a, you know, and then, you know, it's like, okay, do we want to expand it or do we not want to? And they put themselves in a position to expand and tell like a random person's story if they wanted to, and not have it attached to, you know, and they can do the same thing here, because there was a part in this film where she basically, you know, explained it to where all the movies that we just watched never should have happened, because her grandmother saved everybody in the Skyview. And they had families and they went on and da-da-da. So I like how that film does like a Scream 5 and it attaches itself to the other films while paying homage to them.
And then continue
And then
on.
it doesn't really push this because it's like it does, but it don't.
I meant future movies.
Because it's like, right, the next film that you start in Final Destination could be like the beginning of something new. Or like
something like right before the first one.
Like I think like you might go prequel. It depends on the writing though. But for me, I would tell a story of probably like 3 movies of a family based on what she has said in this film about the families being created. Meaning like a newer generation, the generation before that, and the grandparents. 3 generations in one movie and a story could tell. You can tell that 3 times. You can attach them all because they all line back up. But the reason I say tell a family story is so that you can timeline the story. It's going to be hard to attach people's families that are not attached, and especially when we've already known in this film that the reason that they're all So I think that they still left themselves open. The kills were amazing. I think that like the kills in the 2000s they feel really CGI-y.
Bro, that X-ray machine was insane.
In this, they feel that even though they are kind of still VFX, they feel heavy. They feel like they're painful. They hurt. And that may be the experience that you get from watching a Final Destination movie in theaters, because I've never seen one in theaters. But it was loud. It was punchy, like in your chest, punch you. The like loud and very very sudden. Like if you're not paying attention, it will get you. Also liked how in this film they kind of dug into the main character really catching on a pattern of how death is killing. In the other movies, it's like you just kind of try to avoid it, but here they kind of like told the entire domino effect. Like they explained it, like he's gonna hit there, he's gonna hit here. Like they actually went through the whole process and then it actually happened. I like seeing that. Also like the grandmother kind of like being able to like, oh, you got me, oh, you thought, because I kind of am like that too, like, oh
yeah,
you know
I
what
see
I'm
you,
saying?
fucker.
Right, stuff like that. Like I like that part about it.
They were funny though, I can't even lie. Like
yeah, the comedy is like that might be the least bit of what I like about the movie, because I mean it's funny, but like I feel like it could have done without, or not tried so hard to be, maybe just kind of let it fly. But I think the thing I like the most about this movie is that the Easter eggs really build a foundation. Like she said at the end, just one, at the end of this film, the logs come back into play. They do show it once in this movie, so you're like, you see it and you're like, hooray, they gave us like a picture of the log.
And then at the end, they bring it back around,
and then at the end,
they die.
You know what I'm saying? And then there was like the nose, like there was some chain work. I feel like that happened in another movie in here. I feel like there was another movie where the fire caught. I feel like there was a lot of like the sky view stuff that was happening with the gas and the fire.
Yeah.
I feel like we watched one where dude was in his kitchen or something like that, and
then the fan when all girls in the salon.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
The lawnmower with the kids outside.
Right, you see what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a lot of Easter eggs from the other films that they brought for this film that built a foundation for it to stand that plot on, which I think is genius. And they did it in a genius way to where it doesn't really like, you're like, like no, like if you're a fan of it, you enjoyed it, you have fun seeing that type of shit. And to be honest with you, like, all the legacy characters are probably too fucking old at this point to even bring back. And if you do, like, Grandmommy or something, I don't know.
If Clear's still alive, she might be someone to.
Right, you know what I'm saying? If that's the problem, a lot of these characters in this universe
have died,
end up getting got.
Yeah. And
especially what they said in this. I think that this was really the Scream 5 of the franchise, and I think you're gonna get some more of these down the road. That whole rundown of like the families just brought me right back to Scream 5, where they were in what's name's living room talking about my uncle, and he was that, like, that whole spiel. Like I was like, okay, I'm here for more
Uncle Randy.
Yeah, I'm here for more Final Destination though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely had a good time. Was an awesome like experience it. Like I want to go do that again. I had a lot of fun. And I also like I think their recipe works. like of the way that kills and that type of thing. They went to like 3 or 4 funerals. I like that. I kill, boom, funeral.
Yeah.
Like that's how them old films used to be. But I really just like that. I like that recipe, and it works. It especially works like now. You know what I'm saying? So
we do have our reactions up 1 through 5.
yeah, they are up on the channel. They might be older, but
bear with it. Enjoy
I
it.
enjoy it, have fun, because we had fun. You know what I'm saying?
And when this comes out, we'll watch it.
Definitely. And maybe it comes out around Halloween time or something. It'll probably be out in the month. Y'all know how streaming is.
Yeah,
now.
it'll probably be out like
Summertime or something. You know what I'm saying? So, awesome time. You all let us know down in the comments how you feel and felt about Final Destination Bloodlines. And I told her in the car, I think that this might be one of the better ones of the franchise. I would probably still go I'll probably go 2.65 now. Like 2 and this one are my favorite, and then I'll go 5. 2, 6, 5 are my top 3 out the whole franchise. The rest of them y'all can toss it up. You know what I'm saying? So, but before we get out of here, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, leave a like if you're new here to the channel, and subscribe and tap the notification bell. So we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. Okay, so we'll be back with more content next weekend. Mission Impossible to finish up the final reckoning. All right, Popcorn Bucket reviews on the channel. Mission Impossible movies is on the channel. We'll see you.
Follow my channel.
Subscribe to White Gold's YouTube channel, and we'll see you all soon. I'm Fireworks, the dude for White Gold. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. We out.